every night in America. Thousands of people go to sleep in their cars.
Some people really don't think I live in my car, so I guess I gotta turn y'all to believers, I see.
Not because they're traveling.
I am homeless, living here in my car, even though I work full-time.
Not because they're camping, but because they have nowhere else to go.
Hello, I'm Chris. I live in my car, and it's a station wagon.
Clips of people brushing their teeth in gas station bathrooms, folding seats down, organizing belongings in trunks.
Hi, I'm ZZ, and I live in my car full-time. It's a 02 Chevy Cavalier.
Just a decade ago, this was considered rock bottom, a temporary emergency. Today, it's quietly becoming a lifestyle of survival.
So car life is trending, which is perfect timing because today marks 5 years that I've been living in my car.
Welcome to Culture Campus. This is Bo Woods, and today we're going to talk about people who live in their cars full time. Now, 9 times out of 10, anybody that ends up living in their car, it was never by choice. But these people have tended to kind of look at the brighter side of things, more so on some glass half empty type shit. Now, I'm going to be a little transparent with you. I have a personal interest in this trend because I'm currently living it. Yes, I live in my car. No, it wasn't by choice. But it did open my eyes to just how much in this world you don't need that you're mentally programmed to feel that you do. There's no other way to look at the reality of the situation other than to know that it sucks, for the most part. But if you weigh the pros and cons, in some cases, this can work out for you. And safe to say, after you check out these TikTok videos from other people living in the same straits as I, you may gain a better understanding for those people who are houseless. They're not homeless. They do have a dwelling, but it just so happens to be their car. Don't feel bad for them just yet. Check these out. Oh yeah, make sure you like, follow, comment, subscribe, all that good shit.
I've been living out of my car for a couple months, and here are 5 things that I would not forget if you decide to take this lifestyle. Now, chances are, if you're living in your car, it's not by choice. So make sure you're following, because if you end up homeless, at least you can watch these videos and it'll help you out. Coming in at number 1 is definitely a strong mindset. There are going to be days where you just don't want to do anything. And without a strong mindset, honestly, I probably would just give up and just go back to what's comfortable, you know? Number 2, you definitely want to download iOverlander. The number one annoying thing about car camping, van life, is that you always have to find a place to park. iOverlander it's literally an app. You can see spots, see reviews, set spots, make your own reviews, and it's a whole community. This lifestyle's kind of lonely, so having that little sense of community, you got other people that also are in the same situation, kind of leave spots for you to stay at. It's just very nice. Without it, I would just be lost. Coming in at number 3 is a power source, especially with my job. I kind of need power. My MacBook dies every 3 seconds. I bought a power source from Best Buy, and it's just worked wonders. And it also powers the fan too when I want to give the car a break. Number 4, source of income. Now, my source of income, I own a real estate media agency, and it's been really great for me. But obviously, when real estate gets tight, having something else, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber, anything that you should buy when you just need some gas money or some food, definitely helps out a lot. And sitting at number 5 is definitely a weapon of choice. I've been approached by so many strangers here, just car camping. It's insane. Anyways, follow from.
So car life is trending, which is perfect timing because today marks 5 years that I've been living in my car. So let's take it on back.
Hey guys, do you know what today is? Today is the 1-year anniversary that I moved into my car. The 2-year anniversary to me. Because I live in my car, people think that I'm not concerned about my safety. So they'll ask me questions like, what city are you in? Or where are you parked at right now? At your mama house. It is the 3-year anniversary that I decided to move into my car. today is the 4-year anniversary that I decided to live in my car. I kind of started drinking.
What date was today? Because they issued a bench warrant.
I'm an outlaw, got an outlaw chick.
Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly, super duper fly. Because I live in my car, y'all were concerned that I was gonna get snowed in. I did. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't have to have money to live in your car. And today is my 5-year anniversary, and needless to say, this goes out to all of my flowers who's been watching the motherfucking Nate Show. Yeah.
Some people really don't think I live in my car, so I guess I gotta turn y'all to believers, I see. I guess I gotta turn y'all to believers, I see. This my blow-up bed. It's made for the back seat.
So as y'all can see, we got the blow-up bed, you feel me? We ain't done yet, though. Stay tuned, we ain't done yet. Alright, next you gotta put the sheet down, baby. You gotta put the sheet down, baby. Clean sheets, baby. You feel me? Clean sheets, baby. Feel me? Make sure that's good. Make sure that... Yes, sir! Now, if you want extra padding, you feel me? We got this boy. Stop playing with the boy. Sit that soft ass right there, baby, so I can... Woo! Sight dog. Next, we got the pillows. This the long pillow right here. This sit on the back like that for extra support, you know what I'm saying? Then we got our regular pillows, you know what I'm saying? Clean pillowcases, smell extra good. And then, just in case it get cold, we got us a comforter. But yeah, we be up in this thing, man. Stop playing, man. You feel me? You said something? Huh? See, this shit, you get good sleep in this bitch, you hear me? Feel me? I don't need you get. Huh? So yes, I am living in my car on purpose, with purpose. This is the spiritual promo tour. If you like to join me, if you like to contribute, if you like to add to the energy, click the link in my bio. If you buy something from my store, I am following you back on my other page. And I'm about to start a Patreon too, for those who want to fuck with your boy. Hey, cause when a nigga like me get money, guess what? They don't like that. Hey, fool boy, they don't like that. Fool boy, oh shit. Yeah, I like my bitches big. I might not be able to eat no rolls, but I like her rolls. You hungry? So am I. Fool boy!
Hi, I'm Zizi, and I live in my car full-time. It's a 02 Chevy Cavalier. Let me show you how I do my makeup. Over here is my 5-gallon toilet with a bag and cat litter. I made this shelf system, has a few bins that slide in and out. I live in my car with my cat, and in here is my cat litter box. I also store shoes, blankets, pillows. And here I have appliances, food, more food, and miscellaneous. I also have a power bank. My feet go all the way back to the end of the trunk when I stretch out, and I live on this platform that I made with a foam mattress on top. When I'm in here, I have my privacy shades, and I have my fan, and I have my lights up here. Under here is my tire inflator, cooler, and other miscellaneous. Follow me on ZZ Desire YouTube.
So we have to stay cold at nighttime, and that is impossible. You're not going to have that happen. But with the daytime, you have these reflectors up all day, and you park in the shade. And the reason why is because items keep residual heat. So even this in the daytime will keep this heat. So when you try to cool down in the nighttime, it's impossible. Everything around you is hot. So I have 2 fans running at nighttime hooked up to my Blue Yeti over there. I have the windows are cracked, as you can see. I have the reflectors going, and these are on all day anywhere I park at to reduce the heat by 20%, or 20 degrees, I mean. And silver side cools the car, black side heats the car, and also keep in the shade as much as possible. So it really helps to wear something light at nighttime. That's how you keep cool. Also, holding onto a cold, fresh water bottle. Put it on your back when you sleep.
I've been living in my car for over 70 days now, and I'm in a pickle. I ran out of food. I don't have any gas, so I'm kind of stranded in a parking lot. I've been here for around 4 days now, And I'm a little stressed, but I'm still making it work somehow. I'm trying everything in my character to just not go on the side of the road and beg for money, because I don't know, just something deep down in me is telling me that's not the way to do it. And then the hunger starts to kick in, and your tummy's just rumbling, and you're just like, man, you start to get really desperate. I'm fucking desperate to get food. I was like, man, I can see why people freaking go to stores and steal. But I don't steal. When I stole as a kid, I did steal when I was a kid. I got caught and I was freaking scared, man. I was fucking scared. I never did it again after that. Sorry, Mom. I know you're gonna see this message. But I'm an artist and I'm very freaking creative. So I was like, man, I gotta find a creative way for me to actually get some food because I need some meat. I was eating like bananas and bread for a while because it was super cheap. Did you know bananas, a single banana at Target is 25 cents? And then like I got a loaf of bread for like $1.49, which was great. But now it's all gone. So my creative solution was like, okay, there's restaurants around me right now. And I know that restaurants typically throw away some food at the end of the day. And I know that there's also the app Too Good To Go where they pretty much sell the leftovers that restaurants have, which kind of sucks because like I don't have the money to actually pay for Too Good To Go. But I saw a buffet when I was walking the other day and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll try out this buffet. I walked up to the buffet around 6:30 and I was like, hey, I'm curious what you guys do with the leftovers. And the lady at the desk was like, sometimes we have some person like throw out the trash or do a little bit of side work. And I was like, okay, cool. And she's like, you want me to ask the manager? I was like, yeah. So she got the manager. The manager came up and I started talking to the manager for a little bit and she said, come back at 9:30.
I'll take out trash, I'll sweep, whatever. 9:30? Thank you.
That was 3 hours later. So I went back to my car and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm excited. And then I go back after 3 hours later to the buffet place. And it turns out that the lady just gave the food to somebody else. She didn't even care about me. And I was like, man, dude, the world is freaking rough. I was like, honestly, I was bawling. Cause like food, like it's fucking crazy. Anyways, I was like, I need to really do something about this. And so I started walking back to my car and then I saw Little Caesars across the street. While in the Little Caesars, I asked the coworkers, what do you guys do with the food? The lady said, we mark it up and we just keep it in the back. And I was like, is there anything I could do to possibly get some of that food? Like any side work, I can sweep, I can help out or anything? And she's like, no. So I was like, okay, fuck. What the hell is going on with this? Like, what do people do with the leftover food? Do you guys just really just throw it away? Like, that's messed up. Anyways, I was losing hope at that moment. I was feeling very distraught. And I was just like, man, I really fucking hate it here. Anyways, I started walking back to my car, and then last ditch of hope. I saw an Applebee's. I think that's how you say it now. Anyways, I saw an Applebee's, and I was just like, I'll give this a shot. I walk in there. I'm in the lobby. I see that there's silverware and menus. I was like, man, maybe I can offer to roll some silverware or wipe down the menus. I used to serve in the past, so I'm like, I know this stuff. I'm used to it. And they're about to close. So I asked for the manager. I talked to the manager, and she's like, let me go see if I have any leftovers. I was like, okay, sweet. She comes back with six chicken tendies and some fries with some ranch. And she said, I didn't even have to do any side work. I was so blessed. I was so happy. I was so thankful. I was so grateful. Like, it gave me some faith in humanity that something good could possibly happen. Now, as for today, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. So I guess stick along, stay around for the journey. I didn't think I was going to actually even post any of this stuff because it's just like, why would somebody post them being in a miserable situation? I don't fucking know. Do you guys find value in this? So the moral of the story is if you get rejected, just respect it and move on. That place or person situation was just not meant for you and you were just off onto something better. That is a line for you. If you'd like to support this crazy journey, go check out the bio.
400 days just to save money for land. Groceries, I spent $20 a week from coupon clipping. Showers, Planet Fitness. Bathrooms, porta potty, and public restrooms. I even got free water from public wells. I built out my car so my dog and I had a place to sleep, cooked every single meal outside instead of eating out, and when my car broke down, I handled the simple fixes myself. To stack cash, I worked Uber Eats, cleaned homes, pet sat, and picked up any side jobs I could. On top of that, I made money through social media and brand deals. Most people thought I was crazy, but I knew it was the only way I'd get ahead. Living this way took me out of debt and helped me save $30,000. I was eventually gifted a van, which pulled me out of survival mode, but I still live in my vehicle today, still hustling and still stacking. But now I'm driving 36 hours to see a piece of unrestricted land that is finally in my price range. So come along with me. Either I buy this land or me and my dog keep grinding until we save $1 million. Follow if you want to see how far we can take this.
Making brekkie in a grocery store parking lot. I eat off the pan because less dishes.
I am homeless, living here in my car, even though I work full-time, often 50 to 60 hours every week. I don't make enough money to afford an apartment, which is now $1,800, often higher for a one-bedroom apartment. So I live in my car. And over the past 6 weeks, I have lost 11 pounds by prioritizing healthy eating, and I stopped drinking soda 6 weeks ago as well. But lately I've been getting a lot of hate in the comments about eating healthy. Haters have been saying that I should not be spending my money on food, healthy food, and I should eat McDonald's and other things that are cheaper. But I see my health as an investment, and eating salads like this, I really enjoy them, and they're really not that expensive, and my health is my priority right now. I'm feeling so much better, and these salads are delicious, and I make my own money. I do food deliveries like you see here. I also do grocery deliveries. I walk dogs. I pick up gig work. But the haters are just going to hate. But I am devoted to my health. I go to the gym almost every day, and that's where I get my showers. Thank you for watching.
Hello, I'm Chris. I live in my car, and it's a station wagon, and this is my setup. So this is the back of the station wagon. Got a little cover over the back right now. I keep this seat folded down, but this seat's up. This is my puppy Tulsi, and this is her bed, and this is where she hangs out. And then over here, this is where I lay, and you can see my feet go back in here, and I got a sleeping bag, and there's some boxes back in there, and a water jug, and it's pretty cozy though. Just snuggled up here, and we get to snuggle together here. When we're not sleeping and I'm driving, obviously all this stuff gets put in the back here, and I just move it up a couple things during the nighttime. So it's pretty cozy. I leave the roof open just a little bit, and that usually helps keep it not steamy and gross in here. But it also makes it difficult if it's raining. So I try to avoid rain as best I can, but when I can't, I have a tarp. You might say you should get a tent, and that's not a bad idea, but this is way easier to set up and way less time, and it feels more secure because I can lock all the doors, and bears can't come in, and bugs don't really come in, and people don't come in. So it's pretty sweet. I've done it many times in multiple different vehicles. I'd rather a larger vehicle, but this is what I got right now. So maybe interesting, maybe not.
So I've been living in my car for about 2 weeks now, and here are just like the cons of living in a car. In the summer, it gets insanely hot. I have a swamp cooler and a fan, and I use it all the time, but it still isn't good enough. You can roll the windows down in certain times, but like if you're in certain areas you don't want to do that, it cooks. You gotta leave. Obviously, another con is where to go to the bathroom. I do have a system. If I really, really, really need to, I have a cup for this, and I can go to the bathroom in my car. But I typically park in areas where I know I can get to a bathroom fast due to my IBS. And my last thing that I have a problem with, which will get easier in time, is just cooking. Like, I go outside and I use my propane stove. I miss having like the ability to have a refrigerator and pull out the foods that I want. I have figured out ways, obviously, to make it work that still are cheap and healthy, but it is kind of a downfall. And those are my 3 biggest things that I've noticed in 2 weeks that aren't my favorite, but life is still good, baby.